Yo guys, what is going on? JPS back for another video, and today we're going to be reacting to top 10 things that are weirdly popular in Britain. The thumbnail for this video had cheeky Nando's written on it with the Nando symbol, and that gave me some serious nostalgia from my trip to Britain this summer because I had a cheeky Nando's. At first, when I was offered a cheeky Nando's, I was like, what the hell? Why do you put cheeky in front of it? Like, what is cheeky? Just one of those British isms, but I ended up, so we have Nando's back here, and I'm not sure who started it first, but I tried it in the United States, and it was pretty good in Britain as well. I ended up getting hot chicken because I was like, well, we're in Britain, there's not going to be much spice or flavor to this, right? But ended up being hot because I forgot you guys have Indian stores on every corner, or Indian restaurants, so you definitely do have the spice. I was just taking the piss there. Someone's already typing. They're already like, well, actually, in the United States, your spice meter is lower. Like, bro, discard that comment now, because I will come after you. Anyways, it was a good cheeky Nando's, though. I really enjoyed that. I like Nando's in Britain a lot. And that's quite the off-topic comment, though. We're on 10 things that are weirdly popular in Britain. I guess it is on topic anyways. But yeah, guys, make sure you guys hit the like button, hit subscribe. This Shaun of the Dead reminds me because we watched that movie over on Patreon along with a lot of other British movies and shows. A lot. It would take too long to even name them, so I'm not going to. I'm not scamming. You guys can check it in the first link in the description. It's worth it, guys. I'm telling you. Anyways, I'd really appreciate the support as well. But I'm sorry. I'm all over the place today, guys. The cheeky Nando's got me excited. Let's get right into this.
This goes way beyond Toad in the Hole. Welcome to Watch Mojo UK, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 things that are weirdly popular in Britain. Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we'll be looking at things that are popular in Britain but can appear unusual to those from afar. As the saying goes, one man's trash is another man's treasure. What may be commonplace on our shores can seem peculiar if not downright unacceptable to other cultures.
Oh yeah.
Number 10. Mixing up the metric system. For the most part, we British have made the bridge from old to new and embraced the metric system, but we ardently refuse to measure long distances in anything other than miles. Britain birthed the imperial system in the first place, and we're not about to relinquish it fully. Although we measure most liquids in litres, with milk and beer we still like to use pints, or sometimes both pints and litres depending on the situation, pounds and ounces, or kilos and grams. It depends how we feel on the day. Confused yet? Yep, you should be. Number 9. Roundabout.
I don't even want to get started. Okay, see, they're testing me today. The whole metric system, I will never understand that. Most Brits can't either from what I've heard, but anyways, roundabouts, they make sense for you guys. We have some here too.
You turned into a roundabout!
Britain loves going round in circles, and no, we're not referring to international diplomacy. Although France has the exclusive bragging rights of having over half of the world's roundabouts, the UK has more per road than those across the Channel, or than any other country for that matter. But are they really so necessary? Everyone else manages to avoid Blues Brothers style pile-ups without them. Perhaps they're just a long-standing joke made by British road designers, or an elaborate excuse to bust out the spirograph they got for Christmas last. Number 8. Cheeky Nando's. It's Friday night, and we're all feeling a bit peckish, lads. You know what that means? A cheeky Nando's. Said no one outside of Britain ever.
It just sounds so weird. It sounds so weird to me. Oh, I'll never get used to this.
A cheeky Nando's. Said no one outside of Britain ever. Sure, Nando's restaurants can be found worldwide, but the chain has basically become a British institution. Just compare the UK's 280 plus branches to the much bigger USA's only 40 outlets. When you're a bit tired of Sunday roasts and fish and chips, some Portuguese-style chicken dishes are the obvious alternative.
No.
Nando's marinades are available in supermarkets too, so you can have that peri-peri perfection even if you're having a night in. Number 7. The Garden Shed.
No, I might have done myself dirty. It sounds like it might be... Hold on. Where was Nando's Peri Peri originated? That is not the correct... God damn. Oh no, it first appeared in Britain. Oh no. I've messed myself up, haven't I? Oh well, it's fine.
Inhabitants of more spacious nations may simply store their lawnmowers and other gardening equipment in their garages and such. But in the UK, every square metre, or that is every square foot, counts, and a shed at the end of the garden can be highly practical. In addition to the norm, however, some residents have decided to pimp out their sheds, even adding some homemade bars, art studios or saunas to them. If that wasn't extravagant enough, the phenomenon has been rewarded with a Shed of the Year competition. Number 6. Public drunkenness. We may be admired by the rest of the world for our many traditional English pubs, but with a lot of drinkeries comes a lot of drunkenness. And traditionally enough, we Brits have seemingly no shame in getting unabashedly intoxicated in public, particularly when there's a World Cup on. In fact, any sporting event will do just fine. Cricket, rugby, darts, the list goes on, with the crowds getting merrier and merrier. And that's not to mention music festivals, or royal weddings, or every lunch break at work. Number 5. The downstairs toilet.
What was that
Not
B-roll?
only are downstairs toilets untraditional in most places outside the UK, there are...
Matter of fact, no, we're not letting this slide, bro. Was he even drinking anything in this video?
Or royal weddings, or...
That bottle was empty. That was so bad.
Are downstairs toilets untraditional in most places outside the UK, they're often not even referred to as toilets at all.
The loo.
Apparently, going to the bathroom is the more polite substitute for when one's in need of the lavatory. It's easily lost in translation for an outsider in Britain though, as the so-called downstairs bathroom, as in toilet, doesn't usually include the supposedly expected tub and shower. But beyond that, the downstairs loo is actually seen as an ultra convenience in the UK, negating the need to climb the stairs every time you need to go. Number 4. Football stickers. Why collect stamps and have all those images of the Queen in a scrapbook when you can compile football stickers and have the likes of John Joe Shelby smiling out at you against a super shiny background? And if you don't have the album at hand, you can stick your favourite player on anything. The possibilities are endless. Many a football fan grew up desperately trying to complete their Premier League sticker albums. There were always seemed you were one David Seaman away from victory. It's a rite of passage, but it does get a little weird when grown adults shell out hundreds for that Derby County left back they desperately need. Number 3. Eurovision. Eurovision isn't the only thing in Britain that's popular despite us not being very good at it. See international football. But all the same, the UK has won Eurovision far more times than the countries within it have taken the World Cup home, and far more recently as well. British entries to have conquered Europe's mushy pop scene through the years include Sandy Shaw's Puppet on a String in 1967 and Katrina and the Waves' Love Shine a Light in 1997. There have been some low points, but that won't stop us throwing Eurovision parties every single year for the rest of our lives, will it? Number 2. Pancake Day. Shrove Tuesday was originally a day for Christians to make a confession to their priest ahead of starting a 40-day fast. But similar to how Christmas has essentially become an annual excuse to binge on turkey, Shrove Tuesday has become an excuse to shove your face with fried flour smothered in butter. Hence its better known name, Pancake Day. It is celebrated elsewhere, being more bluntly known as Fat Tuesday in the US, but not many take it as seriously as the British do.
Don't worry, we take it seriously. It's not just Tuesday, it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Every day in the US is a fat day. Because McDonald's is open 24/7, Burger King is open 24/7, Wendy's is open 24/7, Arby's is open 24/7. The list goes on and on, bro. We have too many fast food restaurants, man. See, y'all got me on a whole rant talking about Fat Tuesday. We got fat every day here.
As Fat Tuesday in the US, but not many take it as seriously as the British do. Until you've seen or compete in a pancake flipping race, you just haven't lived. Number 1. Second-hand stuff. Sure, everyone's got in on the act of purchasing and selling second-hand goods for discount prices in the 21st century. But long before the internet took over everything, Brits were hoovering up deals at their local car boot sales. These aren't subtly trendy thrift stores a la America. They're good old-fashioned, no-nonsense, bring-and-buy bonanzas. If there's not a boot sale on, there's an abundance of charity stores to rummage through. And when we Brits aren't poking around for the perfect pre-owned purchase, we're watching daytime TV shows where people sell the contents of their attics for a profit. No bargain goes unhunted in these parts. Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great...
That's crazy, because I was just watching this other video that was talking about how that's a popular show, is like bargain hunting and shopping at so the equivalent, it's not boot sales, it's garage sales in the United States, and usually you'll throw all the stuff that you want to sell out in your front yard, and then people who are driving by can stop. But the boot sale seems a bit more organized because everyone like parks and then, okay. That was a good video, though. I definitely learned something. There's always something new to learn about Britain. That's what I've learned through my learnings at Britain. No matter how many times I go, there's always going to be something new to learn. So, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. And hit the like button, hit subscribe, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.